I'm Mark. I'm the face behind Melt. I took the hat and glasses off because I have an important message today. As far as this channel is concerned, if you noticed, I haven't been talking about Patreon or financial support for months, and that's because I've been pursuing an alternative course with Seven Pirates, an official sponsorship, a champion budget, building up their community channel, the other community around it. And I've gotten to a point where the negotiations have basically halted. They can't give me what I want. And what I want is basically $1,000 a month just to cover labor costs, expenses. Honestly, that's less than minimum wage for the work I put in. And it didn't work. So we're here. And I really had two choices. Either carry on, keep doing the YouTube videos and stay in the Ark of War arena and just kind of just enjoy it for what it is and accept it, or quit and find a different game that can give me what I want. And what I want, I think now is, and it has changed over the years, is I want to be on the front of a big game. I want to be a community channel that interacts on a massive front end game, a game that's going to be the next big thing. There's an arms race in games. I've been in the gaming industry my whole life. I've been a gamer my whole life. You saw it with EverQuest when EverQuest 2 and World of Warcraft came out. World of Warcraft came ahead, EverQuest 2 fell off. There's still a market for EverQuest 2, but it's not the one you wanted to play, right? Same thing happened with Dota when League of Legends, Han, and Dota 2 came out. League of Legends took over. And there's reasons for all that. I can go into theory. I'd love to go into theory on that stuff. Hell, there's a history to Ark of War and other war games I'd like to go into, and that budget's supposed to be explaining all that stuff. The new animations, traveling around, the just upgrading all the equipment, the time. Anyway, I couldn't get the budget from Seven Pirates. So my ambitions and goals for this channel were basically squelched. They were narrowed down to whatever YouTube makes and whatever Patreon makes, and that's the budget I have to work with. And I've spent every penny of that money last year after I did my taxes, every penny back into this channel to one point get to the position where I could go to Seven Pirates and say, I have a marketing vessel. It makes you money. It's a community channel. It's standalone. Melt's a reliable character. I can put out content every day. And they like the channel. They like giving me free gifts, but they just don't want to give me a reasonable budget to actually build upon. Which means I either quit and find another game or go work within the budget I have, or option 3, which is make this video and announce the new Patreon landmark. I'm doing a $10 Patreon thing. And there's no mug involved. It's the sticker pack, early access to the video, access to me, the signed letter, all the Ark of War stuff I've ever made in the letter, all that good stuff. And that's going to be the best vessel I have to keep the channel going, because I won't lie, I didn't want to make this video. I don't like doing the Patreon. I don't like asking for community money. That's not why I did it. Before I ever made the channel, I put a ton of money into this game, not with the interest of making it a moneymaker, but my interest in this game have far expanded beyond just the game itself. I want to see how far this community, this game, this community management kind of thing can go, this YouTube thing can go. And I can't do it anymore off the budget I have. And I was ready to just cut losses. And I thought, I don't want to do that. I don't want to stop doing the Ark of War thing. I love doing this. But it's got to keep growing. Progress is the key. Stagnation's killer. So, and also there's the other side of it is patrons and viewers and community members. These people are my friends. They've been supporting this project since day one. I can't just have a collapsed negotiation. Oh, this isn't the first collapsed negotiation, but I can't just stop. So I'm opening up the door, the Patreon landmark. It's in the link below. Join the Patreon. I need to get about 110 patrons at the 100 or that $10 level. It's $10 a month. It's lunch. And that keeps this channel going, keeps the channel growing. It keeps more Ark of War content coming. There's so much I still want to do. I want to go over the history of the biggest hits and the biggest losses, just the history of the game starting and the big patch notes. It's fascinating to me because people will look back on this time and go, do you remember when those cell phone games existed and you can lose everything and spend your whole credit card and 3 days later not really, and then not have anything to show for it? That exists right now, like never before. The way the money gets moved through Google all over the world, China, and it never stays here, that's weird. I get it. It's a global economy, a global market, but we're on the forefront of that. We are deep into this game, and I'm not going to change that. I'm going to stay in this arena, and I want to do it on Ark of War, but I need help. That's it. I don't want to make this video too long. 7,000 subscribers. I'll show you guys some interesting things real quick. Channel analytics. Last 90 days. Remember, I took a month off for my birth of my second child. 26,000 unique viewers. 26,000 unique viewers. Average viewer only watches 5 videos a month. That means some players only watch Tuesday Newsday, some only watch meme review. It's not like 26, and you gotta remember, there's only 1,500 to 2,500 views per video. And monetization wise, that equates to about $20 a video. $20 a video, and you gotta remember, I spend about 20 hours a week doing this at the highest level, not to mention the cost of the equipment and the production and the software and just the upkeep. There's upkeep to it. Hell, I have a mailbox that's $200 a year. It adds up. And the animations, the $400, the champion belt, $300. All of it just starts stacking up. And there's enough players that it's worth throwing that Hail Mary. Like, I want to do this. I don't want to close the channel down. I just need more support. The 7 Pirates isn't going to do it, and it's going to come down to the player base again. So I ask you, if you like this channel and you want to see it grow, you want to see it keep going, you want me to stay on Ark of War, head over to Patreon. It's in the link below. There's a $10 tier, there's a $15 tier, there's a $50 tier. Sign up. Everything you do there's anonymous. Obviously, if I get any information you provide there, I won't share it, never have. We do have a couple celebrities in the Ark of War community. Obviously, they're anonymous, can't give out their information, but it's a cool community. There's a lot of cool people in this community. Our age range is 25 to 45 males. Okay, everyone in that age range is working and doing something important. They may not be a sports star, they may not be on TV, but a lot of people, you spend enough years doing anything, you're respected in your field. So we have a lot of really fascinating people. We're not, 12-year-old kids with snot dribbling out of our nose. I don't want to lose that. I want to bring more people into it. I want to see it keep going. And if you don't want to do the Patreon, you don't want to sign up a credit card, and you just want to make a donation to the channel, there's a PayPal. meltfrommyt@gmail.com. There's a PayPal. It's the Melt Media Source LLC directly to the business. I think it's even a tax write-off as a donation. If you want to just make a one-time donation, that would be good. But my goal is to raise $3,000 in 3 months. $3,000 in 3 months, and that'll warrant it. And you might be saying to yourself, why all of a sudden are you making this push? And the truth is I spend all of my free time on this community and this game. And sometimes I really don't want to. You might think it's cool to wake up and go through 250 mails, and then at lunchtime go through 250 more pieces of mail, and then in the evening go through 250 more pieces of mail, just because you can't skip one of those cycles. Otherwise, the next day you're just floored and you miss things. That's what it takes to run this community channel. It's just a lot of time and being at the top level. So, yeah, that's kind of where this is at, I want to say thanks to all the patrons and people that support this channel, that share my videos to their guild, who send mail all to their guild to tell them, hey, watch Melt's video today. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. It's $10. You get a nice gift. You keep the channel going. I don't know if you can reward your guild members by giving out like bounties, like for anyone who signs up for the Patreon. But that's kind of where we're at. I didn't want to walk away from this project without throwing this out there. And I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't think it would work. It's just going to take 100 people to do it. So let's start with 20. I will keep you guys updated on the 20 people as they come in. If we hit 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, if we can do that, that will make it worth it. I don't want to make any promises about 6 months from now, a year from now. But as of right now, I am not currently working with any other companies. 7 Pirates is still the goal. Ark of War is still the goal. Growing the community channel for Ark of War is still a goal, even though I make nothing off of it. I think it's just good for the game. It's good for the other content creators. That means Big Skillet, Uber Rocks, Deranged. There's a Badger, and there's one other guy that's made a few videos. Oh, I'm going to forget his name right now. Natsu Ark of War. We need some more videos. And Genjo. There's a lot of other content creators, and we don't want to lose them, right? We don't want to lose them. And since I'm the big channel, I need to be here to pump all of them up. And if I disappeared overnight, it would just be a tragedy. It would. Like, I wouldn't like it. The community wouldn't like it. If I moved to a different game, sure, I'd still have the people that like me and my friends and people that like the channel. But there's also a lot of people that are like, Melt's okay, but really his content's just good. I like those people too. A lot of people will come around and see what we're doing here, because I think these community gaming projects are kind of going to be forever. People are just going to be like tied in. Like people like our parents used to watch, I don't know, Larry King and Jay Leno. Those were their guys. I think that's what YouTube's becoming, but for gaming channels. And I want to keep that going. I can't get the support from 7 Pirates to do it. I don't want to quit. I don't want to throw the project away. So I'm asking for your help. 7,000 subscriber gift, $10 a month. Throw it up there. If you want to just make a donation to PayPal, meltfrommyt@gmail.com. It's in the description below. But that's the plan. Let's try to get up to $1,000 a month, and that'll make it worth it. so that we can keep going and actually compensate me back for this time. It's still $1,000 a month is still less than minimum wage in California, but I've decided if I could get that, I would be happy. I could keep going, I can keep growing. One thing I can't do is stay where I'm at. I'm just uncomfortable, I'm shaking, I'm moving, I'm trying, I'm digging for new things. And all my effort being focused on the negotiations and the direction of the channel and what I'm going to do with the brand, that's not what Melt's time is meant for. My time is so tight. I don't talk about my personal life, social issues, or political stuff through Melt, right? Melt's a character. I'm Mark. Hey, how's it going? I've got a main job, right? I've got a second job, right? All my free time is supposed to be with my 2 kids. So all day I'm with my 2 kids and my wife. At nighttime, around 7:30, 8 o'clock. That's usually my wife's time. Usually we're hanging out. She's on her computer. I'm on my notebook, my computer, our phones. That's our time. And most of that time I always spend doing Arc of War stuff. And I'm okay with it. But I just want to make sure that it keeps going, it keeps growing, and I have new exciting projects to put out there, put in front of people, and to be interested in. So anyway, I hope you guys weren't turned off by this beautiful face here, but that's kind of the state of the seriousness of the channel, and I hope you sign up and get on board. Yeah, that's it. Check the description below if you want to join Patreon or make a donation to PayPal, and we'll go from there. I'll give you guys an update when I have one, and thanks for watching all these years. For those of you guys that skipped ahead to the end here, basically what I'm saying is this channel, this amazing channel, isn't going to get the support from 7 Pirates it needs. It's got to come from the players. Patreon, $10 a month. There's a PayPal if you want to make a donation. There's still just so much I want to do. I don't want to give this thing up. I don't want to leave games. I want to go into the history of Arc of War. I want to meet players in real life. I want to bring on more co-hosts. I want to see all the other channels rise up around us. I want better animation. I want better trophies. I want better gifts. I want a louder voice for the players to speak out for what they want from the developers. I want to be that community hub, that megaphone when the time is right. Because ultimately, people have thousands and thousands of hours and tens of thousands of dollars into this game. And I think asking for $10 a month to keep me going and keep this channel healthy and growing isn't too much, and it's the Hail Mary. So take the dive. If you're thinking, maybe I will, maybe I won't, do it. Sign up, try it out. Give me that vote of confidence. If you've ever watched an hour worth of my content, give me the $10. I will do something amazing with it. Keep this project going. Keep pushing. Tell your guild mates. Give out guild bounty rewards for anyone that signs up for Patreon if they just say they did it in mail. Do whatever you can to push this channel, and I'll keep fighting the good fight. And I just want to say thanks to all the patrons who got us here. You guys are amazing. You know who you are. I message you guys in private or talk about you guys all the time. Some players have spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars more on this channel than they have their own arc because they find more entertainment here, or they like what's going on here more than inside the game. I mean, it's a weird dynamic, this game. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. But this video doesn't need to be any longer. Thanks, everyone, for, I don't know, watching it if you watched all the way through or just caught the TLDR. But my name is Mark. Thanks for watching.